Okay, so let's say I want to access or use now index.js, and here we have our options. So the first thing I want to do is view all employees. That is our list of current employees. I also want to view all of our departments. Down here we have the list of all of our departments. And I want to view all of our available roles. So we have all of our available roles. Those are in working order. Now I want to go and do something a little bit more complicated. So I want to, let's say, search for employee by manager. So we're going to use the manager ID. In this case, let's say the manager ID is 1. And here we have all of the employees under the same manager, which is Eric Smith and Alex Garcia. Okay, so I want to do something a little more complicated. Now I don't want to search for anything. Now I want to add an employee. So let's add another employee. And the employee role will be role ID number 1. And the manager will be manager ID number 2. So here we have a notification. It tells us that it has been added. So I'm going to access the workbench and I'm going to rerun my database, and at the bottom you can see that my employee has been added. Now I want to add, let's say, I want to add a role. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my role title will be intern, and the yearly salary will be 20,000 a year. And I want this intern to be under department number 1. Okay, so let's go back into the workbench. So now I want to select from employee role. And let's see if we successfully added it. There we go. We have intern at the bottom. Okay, so last thing I want to show, let's do something like delete. I want to remove my employee. So I'm going to remove my employee, and let's remove the employee I just added. So here we've got notification that it worked, but just to make sure, let's go back into the workbench. And I'm going to access my employee table one more time. We're going to run it again. And if we look, the employee I just removed is gone. So this is working. What else can we do? Okay, so let's try and update. So I keep exiting and going back in just so it doesn't get too cluttered. So let's update. I want to update the manager. So the employee ID, let's say I want employee number 4, and the new manager will be employee manager number 2. So again, notification, it's been successfully changed, but just to make sure, we're going to choose employee, run one more time. So if we remember, we chose employee number 4, Alan Jones, and the manager was changed to number 2. Right? Okay, so we've got a few more, but for the sake of time, that's all I'm going to show. And that's it. That's all it takes to run this application.